Hello and welcome one and all to my channel. As you probably know that the school year is coming up, creeping up close to us. I know it is for me, like I go back on the 23rd, like it's serious out here in these streets. So I thought for many of you nosy subscribers of mine or nosy incoming subscribers, I show you guys what's in my book bag because as you can see, there's a lot in here. It's not even kidding. Like senior season about to be lit and loaded right now. So without any further ado, let's get started. Starting off in the front pouch, which there's only one, which I know, what a tease, but I'm not the one who made this bag, so don't blame me. But there's only two things, which is my schedule and my ID. Looking at the schedule first after I slowly uncrumple it and cover up my info, there it is. All the classes I took, which I actually got to choose my classes because my school does a thing to where they, in I think junior or sophomore year, you have your counselor come in and talk to you about what classes you want depending on what academy you are, which it's this is so hard to explain, but our academies are basically our career paths, to which there's three of them: arts and communication, business, and STEM. Is business is something else, but anyway, I'm in arts and communication, so whatever classes I want would have to coincide with my career path, which is the arts. So all of these classes correspond with my pathway to the arts, and it will keep me in that pathway. And yeah, you guys get the point. But that's my schedule, and I love it I'm very happy with it because I'm not taking dumb classes that I don't. I actually had a choice this year to choose between science or math. Crazy, right? Moving on to the ID. Again, I'm not going to show you guys like I did in my last video because that's important info. But this ID it serves the purpose for two things. One, for identification wherever I go in the school, and two, to get my lunch because there's a barcode on it. Because they're so antsy and so up in arms about identification, I didn't want to wear a linear because they did give me a blue linear, but I don't want to have that around my neck because it clashes with the fits, yo. I could be having a clean fit like with the flannel and stuff, and then you just have my ID in blue linear covering it up. No, so I got this. Well, I got a couple of these cool like ID pocket slip. I could clip it in my belt loops. If I have like jeans on, I could clip them inside my pants, or I could do the stringy thing if I have to show them. Like, here you go, sir. I have my ID on. After putting that together, I go on to the second pouch. And this is where we start to get a little bit into the meat and potatoes. Well, the potatoes before the meat. But anyway, this, even though it only has two things, the calculator and the pencil pouch, there's a lot in the pencil pouch, which we're going to go on to later. Let's check out the calculator. This calculator actually belongs to my mother in high school, the same high school I went to, believe it or not, when she graduated in 97. But this calculator still works. All I had to do was clean it a little bit because I had a lot of gunk inside of it. And I just had to replace the batteries, and there we go. And the last thing I typed in here was like 325 divided by 7, which is such a random number, but I haven't used this calculator since Integrated Math 3 last year, but yeah, that's just that. I had to sit down and rearrange the camera because, woo Nelly, there's a lot in here. Let's start off with the highlighters. I got two types of highlighters because I wanted interest in color. And before you guys say, I will have an opportunity to do my pretty little notes that I've shown you guys in previous videos. When there's a will, when there's a way. Or better yet, when there's Saff, there's a way. Okay? But I have my highlighters, and I even got these cool, like, these pens were imported, I think, from China or Japan, but I've seen people use these around, like, Pinterest and, like, TikTok and stuff. But these, like, these specific type of pens is 0.35 black gel pens, and oh my god, they're so freaking good. My run's gonna be smooth as heck. Oh, then I got my ruler, my scissors, and of course there's pencil and stuff in there, and that's all that's in my pencil pouch. Now, because there's so much in this pencil pouch, I was debating whether or not to get a second pencil pouch if it's somewhere in this house, because I really don't. Money's tight right now. Like, I'm trying to save my money so bad, and I really don't want to get another pencil pouch, but I keep forgetting to ask my mom, but we're gonna get to that. Series finale, people. We're moving on to the big guns, and as you can see, I had to sit down again and do a wider frame shot because it's heavy. My bag is heavy. And you want to know why? You want to know why? Okay, let's move these notebooks and folders around. You want to know why? Because of this right here. This big old English book that I'm probably going to use a couple of times. Because you know how teachers give you, like, you're assigned these textbooks, and then you have those teachers who don't use the textbooks? Bro, I had a whole biology textbook and I didn't even use it. At that point, I just kept the stuff in my locker. Like, I didn't even use it till like the end of the year. This laptop doesn't need much introduction. Just know that, sorry school, but it's really not the best. Literally, when I was trying to type stuff out, it was so delayed. Like, I had to click, like, imagine me trying to spell win. I would have to click the W 3 times, the T twice, the E twice, and the N 4 times in order for it to spell win. That's how backed up and how slow this thing is. I need to have this checked by admin, because if they're gonna make me use this laptop, it might as well work. Like, dang. This heavy backbreaker of a book, good lord, it is so thick. Like, what are we gonna learn from here? Literally. And as you guys can see, it touches on British language. Like, like, what? I mean, it's a cool book and the pictures are pretty and stuff, but what are we going to learn from here that we couldn't learn from reading books? See, that's the thing. I wanted to read like more articles and books. Like, the only time that I've done that, like, the last time that I remember doing that was in freshman and sophomore year. Junior year and now senior year, all I'm doing, well, a little bit of junior year, but like no books. But that's besides the point. But now senior year, I really hope that my English teacher is not going to kill me with this, because guess what? After the first day, this book is going straight in my locker, and I'm just collect it during passing periods. Like, I'm not lugging this big old book around wherever I go. Like, that's not what no. Time to get rid of this backbreaker and move on to something lightweight, like my notebook and my folders. This notebook was a lifesaver, literally. It's just so much more organized to just have a multiple subjects notebook like this one. Like, you have the notebooks and stuff, which I think is 60 pages per, like 60 pages, 70 pages. And it has like these little pockets and stuff for both the top and the bottom, so that way I can hold loose leaf in it, which is good to know because I didn't have to order a binder. Like, that was stupid, but I can use that for college. Anyway, and speaking of folders, let's move on to them. And don't let this deceive you. I have more folders. They're coming, I think, either on the 19th or as late as August 23rd, which is the day that I go back. So I'm not going to have 2 folders probably on the first day. So that sucks. But we have the main ones. And yes, these are the ones that I used last year that I probably didn't even need to buy because there was barely any paper that I needed. But I just wanted it because I like paper stuff. It's better for me. It makes me happy. And all that good stuff. But these folders are from Med, whatever you want to say it. And they come in a array of colors and also 2 different textures. Like this rough draft type of texture. I don't know if you guys can pick it up with the camera, but it's like diamond. And they have this smooth texture. And of course, it's 5-star. Because 5-star is the best. I deserve the best. Honestly. Like, I'm lugging a big old book. I'm still going to mention it. A big old book on my back, and I'm having a mask over my face. And I know I sound like a whiny baby, but it's true. Imagine having a mask on your face in a building with little to no central air. Like, this school, like my school doesn't even have central air. Like, they made a parking lot in another track, but they couldn't put any central air in the building. Like, what the heck? Alrighty guys, that's all that's in the bag. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, because this is sort of a I'm sorry and I know I've been freaking lazy type of video, because life has been hitting me in the face, guys. Literally, stuff has been coming up. Obviously, I'm a senior, so I gotta think about college and all that diddly doo-dah. But some of y'all probably wouldn't understand. I know I got some youngins that are probably not even in middle school or even through with middle school, honestly. Or maybe a couple freshies. I don't know. I don't know what my demographics are. I'm not that up on the scale for it. But that's the video, and you guys finally got your nosy butts in my backpack. But that's all I have for now, because I'm going to be adding stuff like my phone charger, my power bank and stuff like that. But I don't feel like showing that. Y'all know what a power bank is. Just look it up on Google and it'll come up. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. But be prepared for 2 last videos that you guys are probably going to see in a while. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, guys, peace out.